Hello, welcome back to this very special edition of Bald Board Games, where I'm Bald,
And I'm bored.
and today we're going to try Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon for our third time. We keep losing, and after this try, if we do lose again, we're going to take a break for a minute, let that stuff just kind of wash away. We'll jump into some other campaign games, and when we come back to the world of Tainted Grail, because it is a very cool world, we definitely will. We may jump into the newer one, Kings of Ruin, just because it is massively different. And then at some point, we will work our way back around to trying to get through Fall of Avalon, unless we do it right now. So wish us luck as we dive back in, trying to pull on our memories of what to do, what not to do. I can tell you one thing I'm not doing. I'm not going to go down and dig for gold 3 times and summon that Selkie again. Sure.
He's like,
sure.
do you want to do it a third time? Sure. And
And there's a woman screaming down here. Oh, when you pull on it, oh no, it's a tongue of a giant monster. Here's the Selkie, and they're going to kill it. Anyway.
So if you haven't watched our videos before, attempt number 1, we made it to chapter 4, almost through chapter 4, but then got bombarded by guardians, a 4-dweller, everybody and their mother.
It's true.
Attempt 2 was last weekend. Or 2 weekends ago? Last weekend? I don't remember.
It was last weekend.
It didn't go well. So
no,
we're trying a new strategy today, and hopefully it
yeah, the first time. So when you play 1 player, 2 player, whatever. So when you play 2 player, if a character dies, you can pull a new character on and play, and so that helped us get to chapter 4. Last time we got in a situation where we were both on the brink of death at the same time, and if you both get the "you are dying" status, there's no way for you to heal each other.
No, so we could have just both died and picked 2 new characters, but we were only at the beginning of chapter 2. So we're like, let's just give it a fresh restart, and let's go for this 3rd attempt.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't have made it that far. I was thinking
because the men here was already dead. We would just kept losing health. It wouldn't have lasted.
Yeah, I was like, if we could have gotten to the mirror lake, would that have been able to help us? It doesn't cost anything to do that. It gives you +1 of the thing.
But you only have 1 movement because you only have 1 stamina. It wouldn't have worked.
It would heal you 1. I guess, yeah.
And we had the dude next to us.
Well, because it heals you 1 health.
But you had to get there, and we weren't close.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, so I guess that's something to remember, though. Like, the mirror lake could potentially get you out of the "you are dying" status as well.
Oh, it could, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway,
you just have to get there.
We're going to try not to do that. We're going to play this very smart. I think last time, too, I don't think we ran away at times when we probably should have at the end there. We tried to push it, and that's usually what happens with Steve and I, especially with co-op games. We get to a point where we're like, all right, we can push through this, and like, no, you can't. We both die.
So here's starting map. We have 101 through 105 on the board, which is Kunok and the 4 surrounding areas.
I'm Bayor.
I am Maggot. So we'll go to Nick quick just so we can go over the initial stats.
Absolutely. So here I am an aggressive player. So I have 2 aggression. I have 1 courage. I have 1 practicality. I have no empathy. I have 1 caution. No spirituality. I have 9 health, which is great because if he gets exhausted, I have a festering wound. So I'll take 1 damage every time I go into that exhausted area down here. I have a special ability, which I haven't really used. Maybe I'll try to find a time to use it this time because we seem to be short on items to help us, where I can use 4 of my energy to draw 3 random craftable items and pick 1, but I can only do it in a settlement. So I might honestly do that just right away.
Yeah, I think our biggest downfall has been we just haven't had items.
It's hard. Like, we tried going to, like, fighting the Gray People, which is where you get items from, but we kept getting, like, other things like rep or whatever, or food.
Yeah.
And it's like, we were stocked on food. We didn't need food until we needed food and we didn't have food.
Yeah. So we definitely got to use that one more as long as we have extra.
Yeah, I'll do that right. Like, I'll do since 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, maybe my first turn, I'll just do that. We'll just start off. I'll just get an item.
And then you can rest there, and then you get the
right.
I don't know if we get a Fate Expedition there, but we get the story that says where to go.
Which we know, which is going to be the mounds up here, and that you're going to go there to get it. So
I know what the story is. Yeah,
I think we were talking about it last time. We think we're gonna explore. Like, we know when you go to the east, what happens over there, Camelot, all that stuff, and Camelot, you can't really do anything there. We know that a guardian comes out at the burrows, right? No, not the burrows. No, the Titan steps.
The Titan steps. The burrow, we can clear it, and that gives us one of the possible options to work with.
Exactly. So I think we're going to see what's west to see if we can, maybe that's where we can get some cool items.
Yeah, so on this map, 106 and 107, which are these top 2, is what it's going to tell us, if you've seen our other videos, where the menhirs are. So we have to light one or the other to finish chapter 1. We've always lit 107 because we've gone to Camelot.
Yep.
But we're going to try 106, and let's see if we can find a different solution to the problem going that way.
Yeah, might as well, right? Let's not make ourselves insane. We've been there many times.
Yeah. But before we read off the chapter cards, I'm playing as Maggot. I have 1 aggression, 1 courage, no practicality, no empathy, a caution, and 2 spirituality. So pretty decent at diplomacy.
Yeah.
Not great at a battle. One of my first things is once I gain enough experience, I will gain that practicality or the empathy to at least help balance some stuff.
Yep.
I get 2 food, 2 magic. My ability, which I have used plenty, which I will continue to use, is I can pay 2 energy and get a magic. So that definitely comes in handy with the combat or with some of the Menhir lighting. So
and you also are afraid of the dark.
I am. So my inability is sleeping. Where if anytime I'm at a location that has the little night sign there for sleep and dreams, I have to flip a dial. Skull is nightmare, Grail is dream.
I'll probably use my 1 wealth as well to do this draw 1 craftable item, because that 1 wealth doesn't come in handy for him. It's an insult to try to pay him 1 for his hammer. So I'll just do that also. I think that's the name of the game. Get items.
I agree. I think that's the one thing we haven't tried yet. We should go for it. Because then we can hand off items if we're in the same location too.
Exactly.
So here we go. Chapter 1. And we're not going to read through the whole stories of our characters. We will read through all the explorations and all the locations.
Yeah, if you want to hear the character stories, go and watch our very first set of videos. So they just are labeled Chapter 1. All the consecutive ones are labeled Attempt 2. Then this one will obviously Attempt 3. And there's a playlist where you can go and see that. So
here we go. For Chapter 1, we have all of the starting decks. We have our encounters with numbers 1 and 2. Those are the difficulty levels. Shuffle the decks, and you're ready to go. Draw Chapter 1, Part 1.
Here we go.
Ancient knowledge. The time is short. The guardian Menhir that has been protecting your town since the ancient days is about to go dark. Rumor has it that there's a secret druidic ritual that may help rekindle the Menhirs. You must explore the locations surrounding Kunak to find it. Quest. Earn a Menhir Rites secret card. To do so, explore locations surrounding 101. And as soon as you succeed, we automatically go to Part 5 of the event deck. So that is our active quest. And we will play from there.
All right. Well, you know what? Since I'm going to just use all of my junk in my trunk to get this random craftable item, I also remembered that I'm going to be here actually for 2 turns essentially, because I'm going to end up doing next turn the gain 1 rep, which then I explore after that. I need that rep to actually get items from the town to help. So I'll use my 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I get 3 random craftable items. I get to choose 1 to keep. Nope. 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 Yep, there's 1.
Nope. I don't know why craftables are separate. Like, they should be separate.
Well, no, because you want them to be in the item deck randomly. There's 2. Nice. 3. All right. Do you want to bring down to our normal play area here? And
there you go. Let me do one quick
that one.
adjustment.
Yeah, we need there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so we have a javelin. Flip this card in combat, toss a dial, Grail, gain 3, skull, discard this card. So that's cool, but it could be gone very quickly if I have it. So we have a snare. So using energy, toss a dial, and this is only when you're not in settlements. If it's a Grail, gain a food. If it's a skull, discard this item. Okay. Fishing net. Discard this item to roll a die, adding your practicality and the number of red cubes in the combat pool. If the result is larger than the encounter value, ignore the next enemy attack. I think I have to go with the javelin because everything is discard. And there's a chance that this could just hit for 3 and we could have it multiple times. So I'm going to keep the javelin.
All right.
All you, sir.
Let me just do one quick adjustment. Make sure that should be long enough for my stuff. There we go.
All right, we got plenty of room there.
Yeah, there we go. We're good.
You're not blurred on the side there?
Nope. You can just do my numbers. I don't until I get cards, we're good.
Yes, that's for sure. Yeah.
All right. So for mine, we are going to take my dude Magot and move it over here. Automatically triggers a gray encounter by going into the Charred Conclave.
Good luck, sir.
This is a vermin. If I can't get through a vermin, that's a bad day.
It's food. It's a mist-shaped vermin.
Every time I read it, I always think it says mint shape.
Mint shaped.
Which I don't know what's worse. Like, what is
Minty.
misshaped, but also what is mint shaped?
It means that's like if you're like it's not actually there, like it's made of mist. Oh.
I was thinking like, and
I thought Steve was actually dumb for a second.
Okay, so again, my character is not great at battle, but we'll see what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have practicality. That's okay.
Tonight we got a game night with the homies, and we are. Oh, you can put it down.
Yeah.
You're good. Just doing.
So I'm playing Hold Guard. So I get to choose the enemy attack. I'm going to choose to lose 1.
Return none. Perfect.
I draw a card.
Deal. But we are going to be playing Damnation, the Gothic game. It's a battle royale in Dracula's Castle. If you haven't played it, check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's like an old school vibe to it with like rolling dice to move, but a new school tacticality to it.
There's a lot of fun. Like as you enter a room, there's different cards you get to draw. One card just be instant death.
It's just fun. The artwork's really cool.
So we're going to do this. I'm going to pay a magic since I can get magic back easily. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And I get the food.
Got enough people there?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So to continue, that was just the entrance.
All right. So we got 1 of 4.
We are going to pay 1 energy to explore.
All right.
I got to remember what to do.
I think you will. It doesn't take long to find it. You just have to follow your nose. The remnants of an enormous wicker man kneel at the bottom of a small vale. You were here when it was set alight years ago. The day was wet. The wicker man smoldered but didn't burn. Its victims, dozens of tightly packed druids, are still inside, their melted faces and charred beards pressed against the bars and looking toward the gray, silent skies. Barely audible, ceaseless whispers seem to fill the air. You are playing maggots, so we're going to go to verse 10 right away. The lipless mouths sneer at you. The melted fingers seem to beckon and call you. An angry whisper grows like the sound of the sea. Finally, you realize they want you to come inside, to step behind the charred bars, where their black arms and melted fingers may close around you, into a place where your life should have ended with theirs. Do you go inside, or put your ears to the bars and gather what you can from here, or leave?
Put your ears to the bars. I don't think that's the right option, but we're going to do it anyway.
Do you want to change your mind?
Nope.
Okay. After a while, you learn to distinguish singular voices in the maddening cacophony of whispers. Several threaten you and throw curses for what your kin have done to the druids. Some cry out in agonizing pain. One describes a secret invocation and a forgotten ritual. If you have at least 3 magic, go to verse 7.
I do not.
Each party member gains 1 magic. Each party member who has at least 1 empathy gains 1 terror.
Nope.
Exploration ends.
Okay, so I'll pay 1 more and do the other option.
Okay. Thus, fella.
Actually, no, that's not bad.
No, that's bad.
I didn't have empathy, so I got a magic back.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I don't even know what happens. Like you could potentially keep like so. Something happens if you get to 3, so you could do it again to get another magic.
No, okay, I can pay and do that. But...
Okay. You break some of the bars open. 4, right? 4. Yeah. You break some of the bars open and step inside, choking on the foul smell. Closer. A voice in your head says. You lie between the charred carcasses and feel their arms wrap around you. Closer. The voice repeats as hands begin to pull you in.
That's right.
Do you try to break yourself free, or do you lay still?
No, I forgot. We're gonna break free.
It takes a lot of effort, but you manage to break free, covered in small cuts and bite marks.
Yeah.
Each party member loses 2 health and gains 1 terror.
Yep.
Exploration ends.
Awesome. Did that last time. All
Bada
right,
bada
one more
bing.
time.
All the way through.
We're gonna lay there.
All right.
Man, I did this exact same thing last
I
time.
know. Actually, no. Last time you chose the right one. The first time. The very first time you did it.
Oh,
the same way.
awesome. Fantastic.
So you're choosing to lay still.
Yep.
Each party member loses 1 health and gains 1 terror.
The funny thing is, I thought that was the option. I'm like, I think I should just lay here and take it. I'm just kidding.
Isn't that always the answer? Okay.
111.
Yep. 111 in the book of secrets.
For those of you watching this attempt, this will not be consistent because there's a bunch of things we've never done before.
It's true.
But there's a few that we have, so we're like, we're just get through these real quick.
Yeah, so going west we haven't done, so we have no idea what's over there. All right, 111. Deformed fingers dig into your skin. Bodies push from all sides, nearly crushing your ribs. Charred lips whisper into your ears. The pain is immense, but after a while, you understand. They're not looking to punish you. They want to pass on knowledge lost with them. Each party member loses 1 health and gains 1 experience. Gain secret card 11 if you don't have it yet, then gain the charred knowledge status. So 11 is the Menhir Rights.
Yep. So this allows us to do some Menhir stuff.
Yep. Then it says, congratulations, you completed it. When you finish the quest, make sure you read the following instructions on the success of the quest card. Our new task is to get to a location with the Menhir and activate the Menhir before time runs out. So I get to mark the charred knowledge, and you can do that.
Yep. So we have now completed part 1 of chapter 1. So now we go to part 5, which is called A Journey Begins. Despite your best efforts to learn and perform the ancient rite, the Menhir in town seems beyond your help. Disheartened, you realize your only hope is to try to enable one of the statues from nearby locations. Activate 106 or 107, which again are those top 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
When you get success, you will go to part 6. We'll put both of those down. So 107, 109 are now in play, which is Colgate, Whitening, and the Island Asylum, which we're definitely not going
Arkham
to.
Asylum.
Yeah. So I am going to.
I mean, you don't have wealth.
No, I'm going to pay
go there to get your 3 health back.
No, I'm going to pay 1 more to go into Exhausted to move back.
Nice.
Because I know the Nightmare is way better there than here.
Yeah, true.
And I will finish my turn.
Okay, cool. So now we move into the end of day phase. So if you want to eat food,
So
you
I'm
can
pay all
heal.
3 food. I go back up to 7 health. I go back down to 0 terror. So I'm gonna get more food now.
You're at full health anyway. Okay.
No, we're good.
I was say I could give you one to just.
No, we'll do all this.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Okay. So do you want to flip your dial to see if you have?
I think it's the same, right? In this location or no?
Oh, possibly. What number is
101? The first one.
Nice. Makes sense. 102, 101. Nope, it's different.
Grail. Now it's the same.
Cool.
That's the same.
So I'll just read it for
both.
both of you. In your restless dream, a pale lady rises from the water, her eyes milky and her skin spoiled with rot. She whispers something into your ear. Her breath smells of sea salt, kelp, and rotten fish. You barely remember the words, but there was something about 3 enigmas. One is hidden in the deepest cells under the Isle of the Dead. It eludes traders and people with no affinity for magic. One is clutched in the grasp of burning hands and arms. But only those whose spirit is strong enough shall wrestle it free. The final enigma is buried in a mist-covered mound. Reaching it requires raw, brute strength or obtaining the right tools from someone who can shape weird steel. What could all of it mean?
Yep.
So those are essentially the locations for where you would find the Menhir Rights, which we just found. So, okay.
So now I go to 5. Now we start the new day. So our Menhir is going to tick down to 5 turns. We are going to normally roll dice for Guardians, but we don't have any. So,
I'm gonna jump right in. So I'm gonna do the free rep. So paying 1 to gain the reputation, and then I'll do an explore action there.
All right. We are in the Kunok Farmhold. A deep feeling of loss fills everything in Kunok, from dilapidated farms to sunken eyes of those who remain in town. The men here in the market is all but extinguished, and everyone brave or resourceful enough has left to find a solution. Gives us a bunch of check marks that we don't have. Choose. Would you like to visit the families of the champions, ask the town folk to help you prepare, rest in your own home, or leave?
So let's ask them to help prepare.
Yep. Though they have little left, they share with you their last remaining supplies. Somehow, this seems unworthy of a hero, but since all the true heroes were lost, who will dare question their methods? If you have at least one rep and don't have Scourger,
nope.
I was waiting for it intentionally.
I saw your point. I was like, I can't not stop myself. Jen was doing it to me all last night because I was mispronouncing words while we were playing Obsession.
Like some words I accidentally mispronounced just by reading, but like that one I know now.
I was like Viscount, Doe Wager, like.
Oh, that's just dumb things.
That's just dumb.
Gain 2 food.
Nice. 2 food. Okay.
Gain an item. And Scrounger.
Right. So the item I got is mead. It says discard when resting. During the rest, ignore the effects of exhaustion, nightmare, and the Howling Gale event.
Keep that for way later.
Okay, could come in handy. Who knows?
All right.
Shall see.
And
we get Scrounger.
All right.
Scourger.
Exploration ends.
I'm going to do it again.
Yep.
Right there.
Visit the families.
Yep.
This long winter, nearly everyone here lost a friend or a family member. First to hunger, then to disease. Finally, the 5 remaining pillars of the community, the only heroes this land has ever known, has suddenly left. Now, when you look into the distant eyes of the last remaining relatives, you realize they want to forget. Would you like to loosen their tongues with mead by paying a welfare of food, or ask them to share their burdens, which requires empathy that neither of us have?
So I'm going to pay the one food.
That's the only option.
Or pay food, yep.
Okay. There's an old custom, a late-night wake for those who wandered far from home. Holding it for everyone who left, with the expedition won't be cheap, though. It takes a while to break the silence of the grief-stricken people, but when you do, stories of separations and departures flood you like torrential rain. You try to remember every detail, the color of the palfrey horse the village priestess Niente rode, the ornament on the hauberk that young Lord Yavin wore, the strange drinking horn Epher the smith used to lug around, the birthmark of Fael, the master huntsman, the embroidered cape of Albert, the seasoned traveler, who'd seen all parts of the island. Who knows what details can help you? Gain part 1 of Fate of the Expedition.
Okay.
Our recommendation, too, is those 5 things we just called out. Write them down. We've already done that for 17 times we've tried this game. But definitely keep track of things like that, because those details could matter deep into the game.
Yep, absolutely. They have, we have their nice, little book and stuff. Which is great. So I have one more. So I'm gonna.
Might as well get on the right.
Did you flip the top card for the new day? You didn't.
Oh no, because I did this one.
I already did the rep.
Oh, this is gonna tell us. We're fine.
Just add those on top.
Yeah. This card becomes active. Those don't come yet. So chapter 1, part 2 activates for the new day. Exodus. Homeless vagabonds roam the roads and trails. Many hail from fishing villages further west, where the last menhirs went dark weeks ago. Ooh, so there's fishing villages further west. Though malformed and sick, they're the lucky ones. Their tales chill you to the bone. Each player may spend a wealth or a food to gain a rep and an experience.
I will spend a food. You get 1 rep and 1 experience.
Yep. Okay. And then now we place 3 random events on top of the deck.
Nice.
And then we're done.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm using 1 to move down here.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? No, doesn't make sense. Okay. Go for it.
On my turn. Hey, Kim.
Hello.
Welcome in. We are attempting number 3, and this will be the final attempt for the near future. We might last through today. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna do something differently. We're gonna go west this time.
West
This time.
So I'm gonna move up to the Hunter's Grove. That cost me 1.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 2 more. Boom, boom.
Okay. So
I'm going to gain
food,
2
green encounter.
food. And we get the green encounter, which is another. You say that now, Ella. No, we're definitely. This is
For
definitely
sure.
our last try. We have 7 Citadel lined up for whatever Saturday is next
Yep.
after this game. And then Skyrim on Thursdays. So.
Yep. Absolutely. And then it'll be a bit before we get back to the fall of Avalon, because by the time we get done with those other ones, hopefully Isofarian Guard will be in and ready to go. So when we do double back around to the Tainted Grail world, we may jump into Kings of Ruin, because it is newer. We know that they went through and rebalanced some stuff out and changed it up. So yeah, eventually we'll get back around to this.
All right, so another vermin.
Here we go. Good luck, sir. Good luck.
So I have the exact same card somehow, and I shuffle this deck.
That's
You
hilarious.
choose the enemy attack. I'm going to choose the lose 1. I get to draw my card for my next turn. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay 1 magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get a food out of it. Boom, done.
Good job. There you go. I wish that when you fought creatures, you would like get an experience as well for beating them.
And this opens up 106.
And that is where, let's see what our men here
Requirements are.
Health, 2 wealth, 1 food per player. 1 health, 2 wealth, 1 food per player. So you need to get wealth.
Yeah, we'll figure that out in a minute. What's this say? So gain a terror, a wealth, and roll a die. If the result is 6. Oh, I'm doing that. Oh, not yet, but I'm going to move over here. So I'm going to pay a 1 to move there. Oh, no, I'll do that next turn because you're down here anyway. So
Yeah.
at the beginning of next turn, I'll do that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish my turn right here.
Okay. Cool.
So we need 2
And
wealth per
mine's
person or
turn.
1 per person?
2 per person.
Okay, so you have 1. Okay, so
I'm
I
going
need
to
2,
use this right now, though, to get that
Oh, that's
colorful
right.
item. Just,
Okay,
Yeah.
So tilting down.
all righty.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Boom. Good deal. You got anything that you're doing end of the day? You're eating it all?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No, I'm only down 1 house.
So we're good there. So let's see. I'll do you first if you want to see what nightmare you have there.
Assuming I have a nightmare. That's a grail.
Nice.
What
This is where it's the same.
Yeah.
So if you have part 2 of Morning Song status, we don't. If you don't have, so read on, blah, blah, blah. So we don't have Morning Song.
If you don't have it, read on. Yeah.
Oh, no, your sleep is dreamless. Otherwise, read on. Got it. You drift off under the ochre-painted constellation into a restless sleep where you chase a young doe in the hills just outside Kunak. You awake early in the morning in a cold sweat with several fresh cuts.
Nice.
The taste of blood fills your mouth.
Oh, I'm a vampire.
Beside you, raw pieces of meat lay carefully wrapped in leaves. If you don't have the Hunter's Mark status, which we don't, each character in this location gains 2 food, and we gain Hunter's Mark status.
All right, so I don't need food yet. Because what 10's our max, right? Per thing?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think there's any max.
I think there is. We're going to verify real quick. I thought there was a max on how much you can hold. Yeah, 20 of each.
20 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 big cubes will fit in there, and that's your max. You can only fit what you can fit in your little thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, 105. The Forlorn Swords.
Forlorn swords ago.
Oh, this is every. Oh no, you're good. Okay. The army of men formed a defensive line with their backs towards the sea. Alas, desperate stand. But the Four Dwellers did not attack. Instead, they sent giants to do the dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
As the Titans began to advance, men cowered behind the shields and horses panicked. Only Arthur held his ground. He knew the giants would come. He counted on it. Alone, he marched out to meet them, stretching his arms wide. Half an hour later, the giants bent their knees before the human king, drove their weapons deep into the hill, vowing never to take up against humans. You would lose terror if you have any, but
Nope.
you don't.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, on to the new day. This will tick down. We have our new
4.
event.
And now we have our first random event, which is great.
What do we got?
Draw from the Great Encounter deck until you draw one with the Guardian. What's our odds it's that fast that we get a Guardian?
It's going down here next to the asylum.
I don't know what it tells us to do. Hold on. All right. Put the encounter in the lowest numbered reveal, then shuffle the deck.
That's Kunak.
So you want to show that? So we have. What's the odds of this too? That we don't. The Bow Maiden.
Nice. Nice.
We're not doing this bow maiden thing anymore. And then
Wouldn't
we
matter.
get
We
the
would have been able to do it yet anyway.
so the bow maiden's going to come over here. She is in Kunak.
I think that's her. Yes. Boom. Yep. She was in Kuna.
Because of timeline, Guardians move before the event card, so she doesn't move. She stays there until next turn.
Yep. That just messes up me going. I mean, I'll be here this entire turn, so we'll see where she moves.
Yeah. Well, she should move.
Okay.
Some direction.
Yes, that is true. All right. Well, let's take down to that. So,
you go first?
Yeah, let's explore the four.
Are you not doing the thing first?
Not first. I want to make sure I have all my stamina for the climbing and stuff before I spend the well.
Okay.
So I'm not going to use it with him. And the craftable item's not going to help me with him.
That's valid. All right. So Forlorn Swords. You rest a while in the shade of Titanic swords. Their rusty smell causes your nose to tingle. 100 yards away, an elder smith toils, chipping at the jagged edge of a giant weapon. The hammer he used to break apart this ancient steel seems strange, as does the sound it makes. Would you like to talk to the smith or attempt to climb one of the swords?
Let's talk to the smith.
If you're playing Bayor, you
Yes.
know the smith. He is your missing master. He and your missing master used to be friends. You apologize to the man politely and then hang back watching. Each strike of his hammer against the sword surface produces a sharp, tingling sound. This old steel was shaped not with a tool but with a song, the smith explains. It takes the same pitch to break it apart. The hammer I have remembers the music of the foredwellers. After a while, the smith gathers rusty ingots from the grass and invites you to his hut, where he shows you the rest of the process. Gain an experience. Gain riddle of old steel.
Nice.
Then, would you like to leave, buy the hammer, steal the hammer? Those are your options. You can't do the last option.
Stealing the hammer.
Steal the hammer! Roll a dice.
Here we go, boy. Did not do that successfully this time.
There's the nick. Add 1 for each point of practicality.
So 2?
Go to verse 3.
Oh, no.
Tensions run high. You and the smith both have short tempers. A violent fistfight erupts. Roll a die.
4.
You manage to push him back and knock out some of his teeth. Gain an experience.
Okay.
Gain a terror. Gain a wealth.
Okay.
Place a time token on this location. Set the dial to 3.
Okay. Now he's unavailable. Okay. That was it. Exploration end.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Expiration ends.
Okay, so that was 1 to do that. Let's use a second one to explore.
Okay. You want to climb the swords?
Yep. Forget that hammer.
Would you like to pay 2, pay 1, or free climb?
We're gonna pay 1.
Okay. Roll a die. On the table.
Today's one of those days.
Every day.
Today's one of those days. Last time I was rolling great.
How much health do you have?
9.
Yeah, okay. 9 plus 1 is 10. Add 2 is 12. Go to verse 10. You slip several times, cutting yourself on sharp edges. Lose a health.
Yep.
If there is no quest token, go to verse 14.
There's not.
Sweaty and tired. You're now in a narrow niche that was once the sword's fuller.
Mhm.
There, you rest a while, feasting your eyes on wide open vistas. From here, you can see 2 more menhirs near Kunak, which is 106 and 107. Put a quest token, represent your progress on this location card.
Okay.
If you have no stamina left, go to verse 15. Otherwise, descend and remove the quest token or keep climbing.
Keep climbing.
Would you like to pay 2, pay 1, or free climb?
Pay 1.
Roll a die.
5. Okay. Here we go.
What's your health now?
8.
Okay. A perfect climb. Remove the quest token.
Okay.
4, 2, 7. You did it. You pull yourself onto the sword's crossguard, as wide as a moat. Startled seabirds watch from their nests. You stretch your arms wide, as if to embrace the entire island. From here, you can see incredibly faraway places. A pale, smooth wall of a four-dweller's fortress to the northwest. A castle of Camelot on the eastern shore. The reflective surface of Mirror Lake to the north. And a sacred druid moon ring behind it. Gain 1 experience and 2 wealth, and part 1 of hidden treasures.
I have our wealth now.
You do.
Part 1 to hidden treasures. Okay. Didn't get the hammer, which is fine. It only adds 1 cube at the start.
I'm still doing this anyway. I'll get some more wealth.
Yeah. I'm gonna use 1 anyway to do the castle item thing, just to on my next turn, I think.
Okay.
Not right now, because I don't want to take damage and limit.
Okay. You're gonna need that in a second. So I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna move to 106. I'm gonna spend 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna gain a terror, but I'm gonna gain a wealth.
Nice.
And I'm gonna roll a die. If it's 6, if the result is 6.
Verse 4 of 106.
Oh, go to verse 4 of 106. If the result is not 6, I'm assuming nothing happens.
Okay.
All right.
So you probably find treasure if you
16.7% chance.
do it. Let's go. Yeah.
I can roll 6s. You can't roll 9.
I rolled a 5.
For the record, that wasn't camera. It is a 6. Yeah, that's great. And we got all the treasure, hopefully.
Verse 4.
We'll read that first.
Oh, no.
No.
We're actually not exploring.
That's true.
Draw and resolve a purple encounter.
That's really all it says?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I guess you find treasure by doing a purple. Come on. Another misshaped vermin. I took all 3. All 3 of the vermins.
That's fine. See if we get the same cards again.
Oh. All right. First, we're going to attack. That's going to deal 2 damage. Boom, boom.
Nice.
And we're going to do this. We're going to pay a magic. I lose 1. Oh, no, I put time token on first. So I have my turn. I'm going to lose 1 and take 1 health. Hit. And then I get to draw my normal card, but then draw 2 more cards. I'll then play this, which allows me to draw 2 cards. I'm not going to do it, though, because I'll do Final Blow. 1, 2, 3. Boom, done.
Nice.
And I get to food.
So
Can I get a purple?
Food. And... Yeah, 1 food, 2 well. Person. And 1
Yeah, I
health.
got 6 food now. That one's done. Now,
Cool.
I'm going to pay 1 while I'm there to explore.
Okay. 106.
That was so annoying. It's like treasure hunt. Purple counter.
You were so excited you rolled well, and it was not great for you. Didn't do anything really bad because it was that guy, but still.
Yeah.
All right, the 4 Dweller Mounds. We don't have the Winds of Weirdness. Let's skip over that. Otherwise, we don't. The mist-covered mounds resonate with the sound of spades and pickaxes. Once, only insane treasure hunters worked here. But as more and more gold emerged from under the earth, these burial grounds turned into a regular mine. Or at least, almost regular. People still disappear or go mad here on occasion. Do you choose to wander deep into the mounds, or chat with the miners, or leave?
Go deep.
No one was ever able to count the mounds, and the most experienced miners claim new ones keep arriving, though no one can explain how. How far do you dare to wander? Do you stick to the place where other miners work? Do you go just beyond the currently explored part? Or do you walk and don't stop until you find something interesting?
We got plenty of health, so we're going to keep walking until we find something interesting. Maybe we get treasure this way.
Yeah, you get to pay 2. Are your translations before?
Oh, you should.
Sorry. So if you go just beyond the part, it costs you 1 of your stamina. If you go further than that, the walk and don't stop till you find something, it costs you 2 of your stamina.
We're going to pay 2.
Okay. Roll a die.
3.
3. Add 2 for each point of your courage, which is 1. So 5. And go to verse 8. Result 5. You walk right into a creature of nightmare, resting quietly between the mounds. Draw and resolve a purple encounter.
Wow. Fantastic. And double tapped. Guardian. You want to bring out the child?
My goodness. Oh, of course it's that child too. Where are you?
I can sustain terror. Not much else though.
Good luck, sir. Run away if needed. Oh, no.
I wasn't thinking that was the option.
Yeah, I guess that's not. We learned this last time to not, I guess, push ourselves that far, but
Too late.
you either have to exhaust your deck or go insane. Or die. That's the only way you're getting out of this, unless you kill it.
No, going insane doesn't do it.
Doesn't going insane pull you out?
No. No, you just get the going insane tile. You don't automatically come out of bed. Dying would be not insanity.
Yeah. That's maybe over quicker than we thought.
No, it's fine.
I know, I'm kidding.
So we're going to do that. One of those will
Right.
go on. I
Prevent
end my
2.
turn. So I gain 1 terror.
Yep.
But I don't take any damage. So I draw my normal card.
Yep.
I get to draw 1 additional card.
Yep.
Health is 10. That'll do 3. Could get to 5. That's not bad. So if I do that, I get to 3, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there any way to get it before that? Okay, we'll do it that way. We'll see how this goes. I think I should be fine.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I gain a terror. Token goes down. I end my turn. I take 1 health hit. I gain 1 terror. Being at 3.
Yep.
I only have 3 cards. So I draw. This comes off.
3 more.
2 more.
2 more, sorry. Okay, so it's 5. So right now, so you want to push it to 6, but you're gonna take 3 damage, and oh no, that would make you insane. Yikes! You can't. Never mind. Because you want to push it to 6, so you don't lose any of those cubes.
Correct.
If you push it to, I mean, actually, you might want to push it to 8 if you can. If you can get 3 on there, that's better. Because only 1 damage, regardless of terror you gain, you're going to be insane and panicking. But if you can push it past that, lose 4, then the next turn you could
I
win.
could do 4 right now, but no, I don't want to do that yet because I would pull some back afterwards.
You can do 4?
I can only do 4, but then it's a final blow. But then I would take hits at the backside.
I mean, so if you do 4,
It's not enough. But then it
puts you to 9.
No, but then it takes some away.
Which drops you to 7, then you just have to do 3.
Yeah, I can do that. Hold on.
So We can do 3. That's what you want to do. The 4 might be your go-to.
So now we're at 5.
You're
So
playing
we'll
off the
lose 2.
times 2.
Yeah, I know. All right, so we're gonna try this. I think this might work. We're gonna play this first. So I get draw 2 cards.
Nice, smart.
That's not how that was supposed to go.
You don't have any magic?
No.
Oh no.
Can't play that without magic. Yet. Can't play that. I'll be panicking next turn too, so I have to save this. So this just loses 2. That might be the best option.
If you stay where you're at, you're going to take a damage.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to say if I can't place anything on top, at least I won't gain terror or anything.
Yeah, it just makes it harder because then you're going to have to do.
Because then I can do this.
There's nothing you can put on top right now, right?
No, I can. To get rid of that, sure. But I don't get other stuff on them. Yeah, so we'll do that. Reposition. Takes away the 3, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't play this one.
The other one, at least. Because you get to draw a card.
But I have to discard it anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, at least you'll get 2 extra cards. You'll get.
Well, yeah, but then I'd be going into the insanity.
Right now?
Because this would go down 1. Because I'll take the health hit.
Yeah, but you won't be insane yet.
Oh, that's true. Yet. Yeah. I'll take that. Okay.
Yeah, and then you get.
Okay. So I might. Oh no. So now I have to discard this first.
Right. I mean, you're gonna lose these 2. Anyway.
So these are the 2 I want to discard, I think. This is so dumb. I think it's a 9 again.
There's an opportunist too. What does that mean?
Oh.
If a player doesn't play the 2 cards in combat, apply the opportunity attack. Oh.
I've been playing 2.
You didn't. You.
I haven't.
You have to play the one you're going to play down.
Or I just take a damage hit.
You're going to take 2 damage hits if you do that.
Which I would do. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right. That we're back.
It's a little puppy out there. Clove's boyfriend came right over to the door and was looking for it.
All right. So we go here.
So that way.
So now, okay, so I have to discard.
So then you don't take any damage. Then
I don't take any damage, but I have to discard a card.
Yeah.
I'll discard this one. Okay, so now normal draw.
Yep.
Okay. So here. That would deal 2. Looks like this is back to 5.
Man. Guardians right away. Tetherworm.
This would deal nothing, but I gotta draw a card. But then I would take hits on the back end. All right. 1, 2.
Okay.
3. Or no, not 3. It doesn't touch. But this says if they were to deal, we'd lose cubes. We don't lose cubes because he doesn't deal damage. So we lose 2. I get to draw a card. I just have to try to get through my deck, and then I automatically just when I take the opportunity, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do I go through and just utilize my deck? All right. So we're gonna go here. Entanglement Trap. I get to draw a card. This purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a chance. How does this math work? This would deal 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Oh no, because I would go into stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
This would deal 1, 2. Which give me back to 5, but I would take a hit. I played what, 1 so far?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I have to play this.
Yep.
Okay, so final blow gives me 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, because it doesn't give the one down there.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm going to take a health hit. We're going to lose 2 and lose 2 more. We're going to draw a card.
Oh man.
We're still not panicking. We're still not going insane. We somehow are alive.
Maggot wandered off into the mist-covered mounds and never came out.
All right. So we can do this. It's going to deal no damage. This will deal no damage. Then it'll deal 2. Get back up to 3, but I would take 2 hits and a terror, so I'd go insane and be lower in health. Yeah, this is my only option to survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we play down Hex.
Nothing.
No, for each one, 1, 2. So 2.
Once it's put down, just get it. Nice.
Well, purple encounter.
Yep.
Then I'm going to play this, which gives me 2 more.
Okay. 5.
Put that down.
Take damage.
So I take a damage. So I'm panicked now. So I draw. Here we go. I draw my normal card. This comes off. I draw this card.
No, you don't draw a normal card.
What?
When you're panicked, you don't draw cards.
Oh, no, I draw this card.
One,
so
yeah.
I draw this card. That's fine. So then this gets flipped up and played. Gather thoughts. Okay, it's a time token. So as long as I can play something off,
this is gone.
those 2 disappear, sure. And I don't have practicality. So I can't play either of these. So then I take
Opportunity, which is 1.
1 for the opportunity, 1 for 0 to 3, and then I gain a terror. So I'm now
going insane. But now you're going to be out of it because now it's going to play the last card, and you officially have to.
So then, boom,
start off.
Plays the last card. I can't draw any more cards. So then I take an opportunity hit, and I'm dying. Fantastic. Good start. That was not intentional, by the way.
I know. Oh goodness. Well,
Alright.
the good news is that like
Weird Child's on the board.
when you die, you'll just be starting another character because unless the Bowmaid moves down right now and tries to come at me, so we'll see. Okay, well,
So hold on. I need a time token and one of
end
these.
of turn phase. Now I obviously have to get up to where you're at so I can heal you. Try to bring you back.
Or I just need to move down. I can move one. So
Yeah,
as long as
you can't move down, you have to go over.
yeah. So as long as the highest spot is 107.
No, it's 109.
Right. Okay. So as long as that person doesn't move east, we're good.
Yep.
East or stay where they are. Because if they stay where they are, I'm just dead because I have to fight it again.
Yep.
But east or anywhere else, we're good. Okay.
Yep. So I don't need to eat any food, so I'll just go back up to 6. Actually, I'm gonna eat food. No, save it. I was gonna bring my terror down, but I'm okay. I'm good right now. Okay, the men here is gonna tick down to 3.
I can tick down to 2.
So you, oof. Okay, I may not want to use my 1 wealth.
Why? I'll get well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're not there. Well, don't do anything yet.
Let's stick down to 2.
We gotta roll these for these.
No, I know. I was not doing anything.
All right.
I'm sticking it down to 2. You gotta draw. I know we rolled then the event, right?
Draw. Do you want to roll for one? Bow Maiden?
I'll roll for mine.
Roll for the Bow Maiden.
Yep. Right in.
Well, I guess we'll hold off
Let's
before
go.
I go, because we might just be dead, and then we're just starting 7 Citadel today.
Jeez. Have an early end. We'll just dive and go get an early lunch. And,
Yeah. Try again.
It's all good. All right, here we go. I'm good at fighting. Okay, Guardian and Ambush. So Ambush, first character discards down to 1 card in hand at the start of their first activation. Okay. Here we go, Bow Maiden. Saved you last time. You really gonna do me like this? Okay, I need to discard down to 1 card at the start of my activation. So, if I do 0, you're gonna deal me 3.
You get a wealth if you can get through it.
Yep. What would you allow me to play off? Okay. That's what I do. Discard down to those. The 1 card I'm playing at the beginning is Ignore Pain. So she's going to deal me 3 because I can't deal her any, but that means that she also gets 3.
Nice.
So that's
solid.
The best thing I can do. 1, 2, 3.
I hope every card you draw is useful.
I only draw 1 card right now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Each time you draw a card, you hope it's useful.
Here we go. Okay. So she needs to get up to 8. Put you down. So at least that would get me out of there. I would destroy that card. I have to either get dealt 2 damage or get dealt 3 damage. So
1, 2, 3 goes on.
So does this? If I don't cover that up, does that stay in effect?
Yeah, because it's that symbol.
Right. So if I don't play a card, she's gonna deal me 4 damage.
Which is
total.
Everything you have. No, it isn't.
No, put me here.
And then you play this and kill her.
And then I can play the next turn and kill her, right? Does it make sense to me? Yeah, so I don't play that. The opportunity attack hits, which means 4 damage total, which means she's going to get 4.
Yeah, and then your next turn you just play, boom,
1,
done.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're panicked.
That's... Oh, no, wait, I can't do...
You can do it.
No.
You just gotta... No, that might work better.
No, because this will put me into exhausted. Which is the last damage.
Because of your thing.
4. So
You can't do that.
So I have to play this. Which is 1, 2, 3 on her. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Then her turn comes around. I lose 2 of these,
That gets discarded.
which then I'm going to take 2 damage. And this goes bye-bye. Okay, so now she's at 4. That almost would have worked. Not panicked right now, so draw a card. Okay.
This is the quickest game we ever played. These damn Guardians.
Stop now. You're gonna kill. I guess you wouldn't. We'd kill each other, but this is the one card that I have. Do this, prevent 2 damage. Okay. So I take 1 damage.
Yeah, and you get 2 cards. So you might be able to get through this.
And then I get 2. So 1, 2. All right, let's see here. I can only play one of these right now. Actually, let's draw a card. So this one lets me draw 2 cards actually by playing it first. So I need to play that one first. So I played that guy. That would give me 1, 2. Toss a dial. Could get me 3, 4, and killer. But
if you fail, you're dead.
That's risky.
With it, this one here. So hold on. So
this one allows me to draw 2 cards. So it just gives me more options potentially.
Yeah, and you would be able to pick a reposition most likely since you haven't picked one yet.
Yeah. So let me do that.
And it prevents damage.
Nope. Did that. It's a powerful blow. And so none of these cards I can play next.
Oh, so you are dead.
So then I prevent 1 damage.
Doesn't matter.
Deals 2. So I'm at you.
Yay, death.
Damn. And you are dying, so that's it.
That's it. Woo, twice. Yeah, this game is too hard of a grind. They definitely get a balance. I wonder if... So they gave us a new... I wonder if there's something we haven't been playing, correct? With like the new updates. Right? Isn't there new things that's... Update
story mode.
Let's read this real quick. Hold on. I'm really curious to be like, there has to be something. There's no way we're this bad at playing games. Character setup. Don't care. Start and end, page 8 and 9. All effects resolved now have more precise timing. Let's compare it to these cards. Resolve started AFX. Remove expired menhirs. Remove locations out of menhir range. Reduce menhir dials. Reduce time tokens. Remove time tokens.
These are new, I believe, too.
I think they are. Remove guardians. Reveal new event. Discuss plans. Yeah, we skip that every time. And then journey. And then end of day. Resolve. Pay the food. Restore. Advance your character. Build character decks. Dreams and all that stuff. Okay. So that doesn't change anything.
Nope. It's probably just the modes. Like honestly, like the one that's more story, which is kind of the more casual.
Eating food is no longer mandatory. Yep, we knew that. Resource limit is now 20.
Mm-hmm.
Global keyword. Nope, don't have that to worry about. Resolving. The order of resolving was rerun. Sure. New cards. Expiration journal update. Yep. No, nothing changed.
What is the the variant that's like the story? What does it say?
What?
It's like there's the other like variant. So there's the if you're playing story mode.
So there's a global keyword that's embedded in it. Many other changes, edits, new options indicated in the expiration journal. Discover them by playing using the 2.0 exploration journal, which is this one.
Yeah, no, there's variants. There's like a hardcore mode and a story.
Oh,
mode.
Yeah, that's back here somewhere.
That's what I was like, what's the story mode?
So story mode, surviving Avalon isn't easy. If you and your friends want a more relaxed experience and prefer simply enjoy the story, you can decide that to do this, which is perform the setup of encounter decks as if there was one character fewer. So we'd play with one person of the enemies.
So start off with only the one person.
Yeah. Health limiter. Remove the limiter. Your health is no longer limits your stamina, so you won't panic.
Okay.
Menhir costs become cheaper, and then starting items. Each character draws and gains one random craftable item to start.
So
I don't like that.
I mean, that's
easy mode.
It's easy mode. That's what I'm saying. So if we ever come back to this, we find it's like
I'd
grind it
rather
again.
fail in normal mode than ever
Okay.
play in easy mode.
Okay, as I say, because there's certain things like starting with an item is helpful.
Oh, definitely helpful, but
having this not like throwing to panic mode.
Yeah, so it removes panic
As well, like because you still have the insane, you still have like the
you would
death
just put a
of dying.
cube here and you just move the cube.
Right, so I like that. If we don't need the enemies to be weaker, I think it's fine keeping the enemy count, and I think it's fine keeping.
We just got unlucky by getting 2 guardians. Boom, boom.
Right, and I think like the cost, that's fine too. Like our problems we run into are really this thing forcing our exhaustion state
you have
down.
the Bayor thing too, where you automatically take a health hit.
Right, so like if I didn't have this, I could have done that and like should have been fine. So I think maybe when we do it next time, we find like so like right now it's almost like we're playing on like normal / hard, where taking the mixture between like the story mode and this would be like the actual normal. Go give us a follow and like and tune in next time. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
Let's see the table.